The man stole a piece of bread. He was sentenced to 19 years in prison. During these 19 years he suffered greatly. Finally the man reached the day of his release, but the warden deliberately made things difficult for him. He made him move a mast that weighed several hundred pounds by himself. If someone else tried it, it would have been impossible. By chance the man was born extremely strong. He lifted the mast and threw it hard in front of the warden. Seeing his plan fail, the warden had no choice but to show the release papers. But the man did not expect it. Said he was a highly dangerous person. He had to report to the police station regularly. If he missed even once he would be sent back to prison. The man was extremely angry. He stole the bread only to save his starving nephew. Now he had spent 19 years for it. The warden thought once a criminal always a criminal. He needed to protect the justice in his mind. Helplessly the man left full of resentment. But leaving prison was entering another kind of cage. He wandered everywhere looking for a job, but no one wanted to hire a dangerous man. Adults humiliated him with punches and kicks. Even children mocked him in the streets. At night he had nowhere to sleep. He had to find a corner in the wind and snow to rest. Suddenly an old man appeared in front of him. It turned out to be a church. A kind pastor brought him inside. He prepared food, clothes and a warm bed, but the man had suffered too much. He did not believe anyone would help him selflessly. He suspected the pastor had other intentions. So under the cover of night he stole silverware and left quickly. But he had not gone far before the police caught him. The man thought he would go back to prison for sure. Unexpectedly the pastor told the police the silverware was voluntarily given to the man. He even brought a pair of the most expensive candlesticks, saying the man had forgotten them in his hurry. Finally the police had no choice but to let him go. After the pastor left he warned him meaningfully. He hoped the man would use the silverware well and become honest. This shocked the man deeply. He realized the world was not completely rotten. In gratitude and guilt he tore up the release papers that marked him a thief. He decided to let go of the past and start a new life. 8 years passed and the man had changed his name. With the silverware from before he entered high society. He opened a textile factory with several hundred female workers. He was also elected mayor of the small town. One day the female workers were bullying another woman. The man was about to mediate when he looked up and saw the newly assigned police chief. Coincidentally this man was the warden from before. Many years had passed and the warden did not recognize him as the escaped convict, but he felt strangely familiar with the man. At that moment a scream came from outside. They went downstairs and saw a cart had overturned on an old man. The man acted again and lifted the cart full of goods. Seeing this the warden was shocked. He had only ever seen one person with such strength, and the escaped convict from years ago had never been caught. The mayor in front of him was very likely that convict.